Shalom, shalom, shalom. Israel, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahusha, Ba'ashem, B'chak Adash. The one to the elders, Jim S. Ruel, salutation to your Akim out there pushing this word, truth, sincerity, risking your freedom in your life. Do so more so now than ever before because we are close to the end. This is Amos 3:7. The sovereign Lord never does anything without revealing his plans to his servants, the prophets. Now, reason why I bring this up, man, the Most High, to be fair, has to first reveal his plans and what he's going to do on the earth before he makes any major moves. And he first makes these plans, or he reveals his plans with his servants, the prophets. Now, ever since he created man, he always set up the prophets, man. Always set up the prophets to warn the people, more specifically the children of Israel, of what he was about to do. Now, whether you want to believe it or not, the men of Great Millstone, starting with the elders on down, and the camps that follow the doctrine of Great Millstone are the prophets of the Lord. They are the true prophets. Those are the prophets that every weekend, whether it be on a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday, they're out there consistently every weekend. And even during the week, doing shows and videos, heeding the warning, giving you the warning, okay? Now, we are in a time of war, according to Ecclesiastes, I believe the 3rd chapter. There's a time and season for everything under the heaven. Right now, we're in a time of war, okay? We're in a war-like season, all right? This is not a time of love. This is not a time of peace. This is a time of war and destruction. And as the prophets, we have to give you warning. We have to tell the people what's to come. Whether you listen or not, the blood is now in our hand. And I don't want to make it too long because it's a whole bunch of scriptures to confirm what I'm saying. Nevertheless, this is endtimeheadlines.org. This is the organization that brings out news that equates with the end time. Now, the only gripe I have with them is they don't understand who Israel is. So they have like Israel and they have like prayer for Israel, but they understand that the people in that land right now are not the true Israelites. They're Israelis. They're modern Jews. They're not the ancient Jews of integrity. They're not the real Israelites, okay? They don't serve the true and living God, which, by the way, would be a so-called black man. So-called Jesus Christ would be a black man. Even the name Jesus Christ is not the actual name, because those two deities, those two entities are Hebrews. The people of the book are Hebrews. So how could Jesus Christ be the name, which that name is Greek? All right. The actual name is Yahweh, the Father. His Son is Yahushua. All right. And I did a video on that a few months ago about a scholar bringing that up. But nevertheless, I'm just going on a tangent. This is endtimeheadlines.org. And it says, Iran raises Mahdi black flag over one of the world's largest mosques. An ominous sign. Ominous. Let's get the definition of the word ominous. Given the expression that something bad or unpleasant is about to happen, threatening or inauspicious, threatening. All right. So why did Iran raise a black flag? We know that, according to Ezekiel 38, Iran will be a chief player in this war to come, all right? Unless you've been in Iraq, we are currently in the beginning stages of World War III. And the reason why this is important, because this is going to be the salvation of the children of Israel, starting with the elect of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the biblical Israelites. If you can hear these words from me or from the apostles or other brothers, or other Akim, other prophets, and you listen and you change your ways and you repent, it's a good chance that and you stay the course, there's a good chance that you're of the elect, that you will receive salvation. But you got to stay true to this. So it says, all of the signs are telling us that a war between Israel and Hezbollah is imminent. And once it begins, the U.S. and Iran will inevitably get sucked into the conflict as well. We are literally talking about an apocalyptic scenario, and that is going to have enormous implications for all of us. Hezbollah has an arsenal of 130,000 missiles that it can launch at Israeli cities. Iran possesses even greater firepower than Hezbollah does, and the Israelis have quite a few surprises up their sleeves. I will just leave it at that for now. As this war evolves, the entire world will be shocked by the death and destruction that we witness. Unfortunately, there is no turning back now. On Wednesday, the foreign minister of Saudi Arabia and Iran met at Jeddah. All right? Yes, we are gearing up for this war. And the reason why I read Amos 3 and 7, which I read again, the sovereign Lord never does anything without revealing his plans to his servants, the prophets. Now, we've been out there. The Israelites been around for quite some time. Around 1970s. 1970s is when the School of One West was established, and that's when the true doctrine hit the streets, starting with Harlem, New York, and then it spread like wildfire throughout the whole world. Now you got Israelites, mainly GMS, and ICE, UPK, and IUIC, and you know what I'm saying, these Israelite camps throughout the whole world spreading the gospel. Though they don't have the 100% truth, they are waking up a lot of people. So the Lord has revealed his plans, his plans, what he's about to do through his men. Now, this war that's taking place is Joel 3rd chapter and a few other chapters, but let's get Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days and that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, the 12 tribes bring it back out of slavery, because right now we're in slavery and servitude under the heathen nations. We're subject to taxes and labor. I will also gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and my heritage Israel. Now, where is the valley of Jehoshaphat? The Middle East. That land right there, where they're fighting at. That's where the Lord is going to bring all the nations down. And the reason why this article is important is because that's where the Lord is bringing them. Whom they scattered amongst the nations and part of my land. How they scattered us? Through transatlantic slave trade. Let's read this, Jeremiah 50 and 45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that he had taken against Babylon, and his purpose, that he had purpose against the land of Chaldeans. Babylon's talking about America. Chaldeans talking about the modern day so-called white man. All right? And his power structure. Spearheaded by NATO and the EU. America being the head or the whore that sitteth on a dragon. It says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Now, who is it talking about? The least of the flock is not talking about a sheep. All right? It's talking about a smaller nation. What's the flock? What's the least of the flock? Israel. The Israeli state is going to draw out America into this war. Reading on, surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. They're going to get both of them destroyed in thermonuclear war. This is a good read. It says, but it pretty much goes into how if Israel goes on the offense against Gaza, what's going to happen is Hezbollah is going to attack Israel, completely surrounding Israel. And as a result, America has to intervene to save Israel. Once America intervenes, Iran joins in, Syria joins in, Lebanon joins in to fight against America. And it's truth. That's why we constantly say a draft is coming here, because America just don't have enough manpower to fight all these troops in the Middle East. All right. And by going up against America, Iran start fighting. Obviously, America has to strike back against Iran, which would cause Russia to jump in, China to jump in. Boom. Now we're officially in World War III, because now America's allies have to join in. All right. You see, France, Great Britain, Germany, they all have to join in this fight in the Middle East. That's why we read Joel 3. He's going to bring every nation down to that region to fight. And that's when he's going to judge the nations for what they've done to us, man. All the slavery, the robbery, the murder that took place. And this is the omen, man. They raised this flag that something inevitable was about to happen. Something bad was about to happen. And this is gonna cause World War III, man. All right. Eventually, thermonuclear war and the salvation of the elect of Israel via those chariots, the UFOs. This is a good read. Look it up. Go into it. I'm not going to make this video too long, but I just want to touch base on this. This is a clear sign of what's to come. Iran raises Mahdi black flag over one of the world's largest mosques, an ominous sign. So we're close, Akim. With that, I want to say shalom.